One new feature that was introduced in Sibelius 7.5 is the timeline. It's a floating window, the same as the fretboards and the keyboards, so you can access it from the View tab, go to Panels, and there it's there, the timeline. Now what is a timeline? Well, basically it's a navigation aid. It's a very good navigation aid because it shows you your entire score. That's your entire score down there. And the parts of your score that are busy, which have notes in them, are darker grey than the rest. So you can tell by looking at this that this area here has busy, this area here isn't. You can see where it gets over towards the end here, almost everything's getting used in your score. You can also see, for example, when it changes key. So there we start off in D major. When you click any of these buttons, it shows you what you're clicking. You go to G major, there's where it changes key into G. So you're now in there. There's a wee repeated section, and it shows you the start of the repeat, and it shows you the end of the repeat. It also shows you the bar numbers along the top here, and the rehearsal marks along the top of there. So if I want to jump to letter C, there we go, I'm at letter C. I want to jump to letter M, there we go, letter H, there we go. You can adjust the size of, or the zoom I should say, of the timeline down here using the plus signs, minus sign, or this wee button here will fit to view. You'll notice in the middle of the timeline here there's a little white or lighter area. That's the area of the score that you can see on your screen, and you can use that to navigate around if you prefer. And it tends to jump by screen at a time, so you can see exactly where you are at any point in your score. You can see, for example, there I'm looking at nothing, there's no notes there, but I know that there's stuff above it that's going to be busy, and there they're there. The options in here basically let you change the colour schemes. All these colours down the side here, you can change the colours down there. You can also decide what aspects of your score are shown in the timeline. You might not decide you want to see all of these, but you can turn them all on and off from there if you prefer. So that's a very quick overview of the timeline in Sibelius.